it's Wednesday. Yay. It's the best day of the week. Honestly, I love Wednesdays. Wednesdays are awesome. Because on Wednesdays, every other Wednesday, I go to the library and I get like 10 books and then I read them and I go back and it's great. And today I showed, there were like two girls there and I showed one of them, Rachel Con and David Levithan's book, Dash and Lily's Book of Dares, and she was like, "Oh my god, thank you so much." And then this other girl who was looking at books, I'm pretty sure she's doing it for school, and I was like, "Hey, can I recommend you a book?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" But really, like her facial expression was like, I don't want your book." And I showed her Looking for Alaska, so I hope she likes it. Maybe I converted a Nerd Fighter. This would be the fourth I've ever converted to Nerd Fighteria, so that's exciting. Um, I was vlogging on my way home from the library because I do that and like I have time for editing, but all that clip, there's people yelling at me in the background like, "What the hell are you doing with the camera?" And like all these things, like they're all laughing at me, and it's not like I'm a pretty embarrassing person and I don't go to school in my district, so like I don't really mind, but it was awkward. I mean, I kind of just didn't want to use that clip, so I didn't do that. I'm not gonna vlog anymore in public. Um, Get how you asked what our favorite word is, not word of the day. Um, my favorite word is elegaic. I can't use it in a sentence right now because it's a really difficult word to use. I take Latin, so I know big words because I take Latin and it helps an awful lot. It's really good for the SATs. I'm obsessed. I adore Latin. Rome is the bomb. Like, yeah, I I just really like words, but I like them more in sentences. Like if somebody uses like a common word like benevolent in a sentence and they use it well, I really adore that. And when they change adjectives into nouns, I forget what that's called, whatever, like benevolence or intelligence or yeah, you get what I'm saying. I love those words because I think they just sound nice and they flow a lot better than using an adjective. Even though people are like, "Oh my god, adjectives are so much better." I really like nouns. Nouns nouns are awesome. Evie, you were that yesterday's video. You were really excited about getting 4.28 GPA, and congratulations. I am really proud of you. I think that's awesome. But just to bring another opinion into this conversation about GPAs, my school doesn't have GPAs, but so I mean I don't really know my GPA, but I don't do that well in school. I do well. I take Jewish classes and I take secular classes. I'm doing really well in my secular classes, but I'm not doing as well in my Judaic classes. So that would bring down my GPA, and I don't really aim for hundreds. I don't aim to be perfect because I think that's a very like high caliber of learning, which I'm not a part of. I mean, it's great that you are, but like I think knowledge and learning comes from other things as well than school. So I'm not really into. It's not like I'm not into school. I'm just not into learning, I guess. Uh, uh, I'm leaving the link down below for the Facebook page. Um, you should like it. If you don't, if you're watching this video because we like you, and if you do, we are gonna get a walrus. Guys, we can't name it deep fried walrus. Let's just establish this because that sounds like a delicacy that does not sound like a name. Um, yeah, so I have 3 seconds. Goodbye.